Welcome to What's Trending in Luxury Fashion, where I go through all of the luxury fashion news, drops, collaborations, and I keep on top of it so that you don't have to. Links will be below or in the shopping button on the screen. Let's kick it off with luxury fashion news. Starting it off on a sad note here, Roberto Cavalli dies aged 83. A renowned lover of print and maximalist in all areas of his life, okay? He knew how to live life, how to enjoy life. He founded his brand in 1970. That was actually the same year that he patented a technique to print on lightweight leather. He also is the reason why we have stretch jeans to this day, because he was the first person that put lycra in jeans and made them stretchy. Thank you. I think he also was the first person that did bleached or sandblasted jeans, something like that. And most known for the animal print, the glamour, right? There's so many iconic moments of celebrities wearing his pieces and just looking absolutely ferociously beautiful. A real character and a legend, and he'll be sorely missed. The Lyst index has come out for Q1 2024, and I'm going to go through the top findings. So, just to reiterate, the Lyst index takes into account searches, social media mentions, natterings across the internet, as well as sales. But sales isn't like the be-all and end-all metric for these, okay? So keep that in mind. So, Miu Miu is number one. Miu Miu and Prada have been sort of playing off top 3 or top 5 for the last year. Miuccia Prada is just sitting there going, laughing to herself, having a lovely little glass of champagne, because she knows exactly what she's doing. Both of her brands are in the top 2. Now, whilst I did say that sales aren't the only part of how they put together these lists, Miu Miu and Prada are one of the few luxury brands that actually are killing it right now in terms of sales. Growth at Miu Miu was up 80%, I believe. That's crazy. Insane. Clearly, they're doing very well. There's also 3 Miu Miu products in the hottest products. We're going to get back to that. Other things to note, Alaïa finally makes the top 20 list. It's about time. Alaïa is such a great brand, and it's been underrated in the past, so I'm glad that people are finally kind of getting to love Alaïa. I mean, the ballet flats have been doing so well. There was the mesh versions, the crystal, the studded versions, things like that. They've been really popular. The Alaïa Teckle bag at the moment, I think, is really gaining in traction. So I'm happy for Alaïa. Balenciaga is creeping up. They're up 4 places. I still have my thoughts on it, but let me just report on the happenings. It is back in the top 10 since Q3 of 2022. Then if we talk about the trending brands, these are brands that have been searched a lot for whatever reason. Area is up there now because Taylor Swift wore a pair of Area jeans to the Super Bowl. Searches went up 37% after that. Wardrobe NYC is also a trending brand, as is Dries Van Noten, who recently announced that he's stepping down from the brand, and after that announcement, searches went up 31%. If we now look at the trending items, the hot items, allegedly, you've got 3 Miu Miu products in there. You've got a polo shirt, you've got the New Balance collaboration, which is unsurprising, those sold out in hours or something. And then you've got the swim briefs. One must look after one's stress levels. So let me not even get into that. The Alaïa studded flats are number 4. The Area jeans that I was talking about are number 9. The Rick Owens dress, the prong dress, apparently Kim Kardashian wore it in January, searches went up 165%. Okay, I mean, we've seen this prong dress a lot, especially also in Real Housewives reunions. In Real Housewives confessionals. Christie's is doing an auction of Vivienne Westwood's private collection. So these are really, really special pieces. It's been put on by Christie's London. I do believe that the lots will be on show in Christie's London. For those of you who are in the area and are able to go, I'm jealous, I wish I could. But there are going to be 2 sorts of auctions from this. So on June the 25th there's the live auction, and then there's an online auction from the 14th to the 28th of June. You've got really iconic pieces from the brand from throughout the years. The proceeds, all of the proceeds from this auction are going to the Vivienne Foundation, Amnesty International, Médecins Sans Frontières, and Greenpeace. Okay, now for those of us that maybe don't think that there's any chance that we're going to snag a piece, then you can order a catalogue which will have all of the pictures of the lots in there. It's almost like a bit of like a coffee table book of the auction. I think I'm going to do that, and that way I can sort of look and see how beautiful they are without actually having them in my possession. Dior showed their pre-fall show in New York. This was at the Brooklyn Museum. How was the collection? It was there. It's nothing that you're going to be like, oh my gosh, this is what I love about fashion and it keeps me up at night with its beauty and blah blah blah. It's very wearable, very easy. Yeah, some great easy coats, some great easy separates and stuff like that. To commemorate the fact that it was done in New York, there are New York specific pieces. I like the sort of anoraki nylon jacket. That's cool, with the matching joggers. Very nice look, very up my alley. I appreciate it. What isn't nice, I've said this in a previous video, is the USA and France flag version of that top. There's just a lot. And I don't think it was necessary. Some of the bags are currently available. The bags are going to be the pieces that are going to do the best out of this. I think the saddle bag is available that has like Christian Dior New York in the newspaper print, which is obviously iconic, legendary. Hedi Slimane is allegedly, possibly, maybe in contract to leave Celine. They are currently in contract negotiations to renew his contract, blah, blah, blah. He's been at the brand since 2018 as creative director, and he has definitely shifted the brand into a different direction. It didn't do so well to begin with. People were like, what are you doing? This is not the Celine that we have come to know and love, blah, 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 Phoebe Philo. And then he has basically made the brand, how I would describe Celine now is like model off-duty, casual French, you know, like that Parisian style that people talk about, chic. Like it's just like easy, cool, nice pieces. And the brand has become very, very popular. In 2023, the revenues surpassed $2.1 billion, which I believe was the highest that they've ever done. So, from what I've heard of the rumours that are all alleged, I think he wants some very interesting things and a very large increase in pay. And apparently, there are rumours that they are interviewing others for this role, or they maybe want to move him out of this role and into another role, maybe Givenchy, something like that. I don't know. Keeping our ears to the ground. I'll keep you updated. The Met Gala countdown is on. I am so excited. It's the first Monday in May, which I believe is the 6th. Now, I came across a rather interesting article that Loewe had basically said that they are, you know, very, very close to the Met Gala date and they still don't have an outfit. So I think a lot of these things, unbeknownst to us as laymen, as just people who are taking things in and going, oh my gosh, what do they look like on the red carpet? We don't realise the timeline for stuff like this. And apparently the timeline is quite short. Who was it? Like, there's a really great article, I have it linked below, on Vogue that was talking about Alexa Chung. Didn't know she was going until 48 hours before and had to clamber together an outfit. Can you imagine? Can you imagine the pressure and the scrutiny of, like, that outfit has to hit. This can't be just any other red carpet outfit. This is the Met Gala. And you're giving me 48 hours to come in theme and kill it? I don't know if that's pressure that I can take. Moving into new and noteworthy, this year's Loewe's Paula Ibiza collection, collaboration, has dropped. This is full of fun, bright, pop, summery colours and all of your summer Loewe favourites. Many a different variation of wicker bags and basket bags and little fancy little tops and sandals and fun colours and sunglasses. My favourite pieces from this are the multi-layer butterfly sunglasses. There's like 4 different colours going on there. I like it. They look fun. We're having a great time. The Arch Muse sunglasses, if you like that vibe, but that's a bit too much, the butterfly one, then this is sort of a sort of futuristic-y mini mask sort of shape in, again, some great bright colours. If you want, this one I'm surprised like has gone under the radar because this is I think a good value for money mini bag. It's like a little woven crossbody. It's got the Loewe anagram on there in the leather, and this is going to be great for like, you just need your phone, your hotel room key, a lip gloss, I don't know, your SPF, and sunglasses I think would also fit in there. It's a little drawstring. I think it's cute, and I think it's extremely appropriate for like holidays and summer and vacations and all of those glorious things. The foam pebble sandal, which was popular last year, is back again this year in different colours. Jacquemus has dipped their toe into the bridal category. A lot of designer brands, smaller designer brands, are branching out into bridal. That's quite interesting. I don't know why they're doing that, but I'm intrigued by it. This is very much for the minimal bride, okay? The bride that maybe wants something that's almost like a wisp of tissue paper, just, you know, draped across their body. It's very minimalist, very sort of naked dress adjacent. There's lots of draping. This collection is just white, black and red. There's some really great like little bikinis and stuff like that for like wedding weekend, or like bachelorette maybe as well. Again, if you're that sort of minimalist 90s model-y sort of vibe. Floral appliques. They love a floral applique. The next collaboration is Victoria Beckham and Mango. This has already dropped and was basically sort of capsule collection-y in that all of the pieces are very sort of wearable. She wanted them to be timeless pieces that you could pull out at any time and wear and use over and over again. She also said that the quality of this collection is the same as her brand, you know, albeit at a better price point. Again, very minimal. I thought the heels in this were good. There was like a strappy heel with like an angled heel that's sort of Loewe-ish, but that was quite cute. Nadia Lee Cohen and Paris, Texas. Nadia Lee Cohen, if you don't know her, is like an artist, photographer, creative director. Any sort of recent, really amazing photo shoots with famous people are probably done by her. I'm obsessed with her. I think that she's very cool. She's actually British but lives in LA. Anyway, so she has done a collaboration with the shoe brand Paris, Texas, and there are two styles. There's this like little, it looks like those fisherman sandals but a mule version. You know what I mean? It's got those sort of the leather strap detail, you know. But the piece that I like from this are the like cowboy boots looking. They look great. I don't know if my calves can wedge themselves in there. I'm not sure. But I liked the shape of the western boot with the cone heel. I was like, wow, that's just like a sexy looking cowboy boot, you know? So I thought that they were good. Goyard has launched their coral limited edition colour in 2 bag styles. You've got the Ali Grey bag. That's the sort of net bag that's got like a little bit of Goyard canvas over the top to sort of close everything. It's giving, I'm going to go down to the chic little farmer's market and grab a few lemons as I wander down the streets of Capri. That's, you know, that vibe. Anyway, so they're doing that in coral. They're also doing the Belhara PM. That comes with a crossbody strap. Like a little bucket tote sort of style. Prada has dropped a new re-nylon collection for 2024 with 1% of the proceeds going to Sea Beyond, which is obviously for like sea conservation. A lot of the pieces are pieces that we know of and, you know, are just like classics, except that a lot of them now have a twist in that they have gold hardware. The zip is gold, the Prada triangle has gold details, so if you're like, if you've always loved a Prada re-nylon bag, but even like, I wish that they did this in gold hardware, well, maybe now is your chance. Jimmy Choo is having us look absolutely fabulous on the golf course. Golf is one of those, I mean, golf's always done good with fashion. Like, in terms of sport, there's a few sports that like look chic. Golf, horse riding, tennis. Those three. Horse riding includes show jumping. Those are good outfits. But anyway, that's not what this is about, Cassie. They've done a collaboration with Malbon Golf for some pieces that are like, okay, so you have like golf shoes and like sneakers that have that Jimmy Choo diamond detail in the sole, but you also have golf accessories, heads, Are they called heads for the clubs? Head covers. Hello. Actual golf bags, rangefinder, shoe bags, golf towels. Then you've also got things like caps. Some of them have Jimmy Choo monogramming with the JC, and some of them have buckets. Who is Buckets? Buckets is Melbourne Golf's mascot. So there you go. Finally, hot new items. I recently did a video that's hot new luxury, so really that covers this area. However, we do have 3 interesting bags to note. Number 1 is the Louis Vuitton Alma backpack. It's currently sold out online in the US. I haven't checked any of the other websites. I actually think it looks great because it's giving like vintage vibes. She's chic, she's very north-south. You know, I love an east-west, but a north-south, she's long. I like the profile of it. She's slim, but there's a lot of room in there. You have the top handle. You also have the 2 straps so that you can backpack her. Like, what a fab little backpack, no? Then you have the Celine Lola bag. This is actually a decent-sized shoulder bag. This is not a small shoulder bag. It looks smaller online than it does on a body. There we go. They're doing this in a few styles. I would put it in that sort of Triomphe family. You have the Triomphe closure, putting everything together. You have it in the Triomphe canvas, but you also have it in a smooth leather. They're also doing the Triomphe canvas in another colour, in a silver, metallic. So there are different options there. And much like the little bucket tote that we saw from Goyard, YSL has launched their cute little tote that I think is perfect for the summer. Because that sort of style and shape is very summery, wicker bag, you know, going to the beach. And I love the fact that they've done it in leather and in a smaller size. You have the YSL logo on there. I think it's cute. Guys, let me know what you thought of this month's news. I'm going to leave a link to another video over here in case you haven't already seen it. Have an amazing morning, afternoon or evening wherever you are. And in the words of my father,
if you've enjoyed it, tell your friends. If you haven't, keep your mouth shut.
I'll see you in my next video. Mwah. Bye, guys.